Noises Off is it's based on a farce, so French farce, and French farce has certain sort of formulaic things that you would normally have that makes it a farce, such as lots of doors, people falling over, so there's physical slapstick thing. And so this show is actually about a show, Nothing On.
So this show is a play within a play, but these actors and these people working on the show are not necessarily like their characters. So throughout the course of Nothing On and throughout the course of Noises Off, we get to see these characters' relationships with each other. We get to see how it gradually starts to fall apart as the tour is continuing.
And the audience kind of gets to see it in 3 parts. They see a rehearsal, they see one of the performances from backstage, and they also get to see a performance, front stage as well. So you get to see drama on stage, drama backstage, all those kind of things.
And they're about to open, so that's what we're introduced. They're about to open a show, and they're not prepared, and it's pressed for time, and everybody's in a great mood. But then in the second act, they've been on tour for a little bit, so you get to see all the drama that occurs backstage of the show that you just watched on the front of stage. And then finally in the third act, they're at the last of their leg, they've been on tour, and it's just all out absurdity.
I've had a lot of fun just figuring out how in the background to interact with people when I'm not like having active dialogue, kind of keeping like tensions high, I guess. If I'm having a bad experience with another character, like trying to find little ways to make sure we can do that. I've also just had a lot of fun with props because there are a lot of props and trying to stay on top of that and not lose any. It's always fun to like find sardines randomly around the set.
There's a lot of things that I have to keep up with, so I've spent most of my time in the back of the house so that I can see the full picture. So many different kind of seemingly random items that have to be tracked throughout the entire show, because if you lose something, then you're missing a bit that's going to come maybe several scenes later in the show.
It's really important to like distinguish the characters. That's something that we've really been working on here, is like there are a lot of women in this show, and we need them all to be different. We need them all to have different personalities, and we need that to show up on stage even when they're not speaking.
It's been very fun and a little challenging as well because I've never played 2 roles before. You're playing a character that also has a character.
So it's been hard to figure out how to get into a character that is actively getting into another character. But it's fun to play with that like polar falling in and falling out of it.
It's been confusing for all of us. We just throw names around because there's 2 names for every character, right?
This set has been very, very fun. I have never seen anything like it, so this is definitely new to me. I think one of my favorite things so far is just being able to play on the set. On the first rehearsal, we all got to go around and play with all the doors because there's so many. And as you can see behind me, that's the backstage, so it's really fun getting to move the set as well. There's so many aspects that go into this. And the set is major, so we've had to plan out how are we gonna get up these stairs in time? Which door do we come in now? All that kind of stuff.
There's really magic that comes with live theater, so there's so many things happening wrong on stage, but all of that is planned by us. If you want to leave here with your face hurting from smiling and your gut in pain from laughing so much, this is definitely the show for you. You're going to see so many things on this stage that you would never expect from theater. I feel like this is a show that is all about expecting the unexpected. There's going to be a lot of unpredictable moments.
You may think one thing's going to happen, something else completely does, and it just adds to the atmosphere of like a great time. I think there's something fun about watching something fall apart beautifully.
It's going to be so much fun, and I know that anyone who sees the show is going to have just a wonderful time.
And action!